guys, it's Mintie Unicorn, and today we're going to be drawing prompts from an app called Canvas Tutor. It is only on Android as far as I know, but I really love this app. I think it's so fun, and we're gonna give it a whole week of work and we'll see the final results. So starting off, the first day is to draw 10 female mannequins. So I'm just gonna draw 10 bases, and this first one is just a sitting base. These were really easy to come up with for me. They were just, girls are so easy for me to draw. I didn't have that much of a problem like drawing any of them. I tried like a perspective pose that I once saw a long time ago from memory. This is like that perspective pose. I wanted it kind of like a standard, maybe like shy pose. I had so many ideas, but I didn't know which ones to like really try. This is like another pose that I've done since I was younger. Like a witch pose. I really like these kind of archy, like her back's arched. It's very pretty, I think. I also wanted like more of a confident pose or like a warrior pose. I really enjoy making bases. Like, I like not having to think too hard on them. I wanted to do another sitting pose, get a couple of those down. I was gonna do like a girl like kind of daydreaming. Then I wanted to do a mermaid because I thought that would be fun. And then she wouldn't really fit, so I kind of bent her tail backwards. This one is kind of like a sexy pose. I wanted to do like a seductive, kind of like adult-ish pose. So those are really easy. 10 poses, very fast, very good first day of me doing it. So the next day is going to be to draw a room. And when I was doing that, I didn't know how to first start. I wanted to kind of recreate my room in like a pretty way. So I kind of just started like with the best I could. I put down a base for the floors and the walls and everything with different colors. And then I eventually extended it out to make it wider, to fit, like, to make it more look like my room better. But yeah, I do have a bed. It's a queen size bed, so it's pretty big. And then my desk is right here, and my PC tower and my Gaomon drawing tablet, and this is where I sit and record videos. And I don't have posters, but I want to have posters someday. I do have a mirror though. I made those tassels by myself. There's like these tassels that I have, and I have fairy lights on my ceiling. I literally liked drawing my own room in the best perspective I could. It was fun. It was really fun. Okay, so the next day is going to be draw 5 hands. Very easy to do. So I kind of looked at my own hand when I was drawing these first 2. I think possibly the third one, yeah. And then the last 2, I didn't really look at my hand, I just kind of did it quickly. And I really liked how natural the first 3 look. I ended up looking at my hand for this one to kind of get the pose right. But yeah, I wanted it to look really dainty and cute. And I also didn't want them to look like natural skin colors. I wanted them to kind of look like glass or like kind of transparent. Very shiny. I wanted them to look either like jelly or like glass, somewhat transparent. The next day is to draw a fantasy character. Now, whenever I was doing this part, is to depict your protagonist. So that made me think of Mintie. And so I was like, you know what? Instead of making a character, I'll just draw my own characters, because I don't really draw them that often. So I thought it would be really fun and personalized if I drew my own characters, maybe like a scene. And so I was like, you know, it would be really cool if we got to see Starmie's room. And it gave me a really cool idea that like Mintie is like a human girl and Starmie's like a magical girl. And Mintie likes magical girls, and she says she's a magical girl, but she's not really. She's just a human that likes, like, a big weeb. She meets Starmie for some reason, and they become friends. And Starmie shows Mintie her room, and it's like really pretty and like cloud-like, because Starmie has to do with like the moon and the stars and stuff. So I just wanted to draw like a cloudy, kind of cute. I wanted it to look really puffy and cute and like they're in a cloud. I thought it would be really cool and out of this world, kind of. And like a fantasy world as well, because it mentioned to place them in a fantasy world. So I was like, oh, maybe in the clouds or something, like a little cloud. And like rainbow rainbow water and stuff, and like little orbs of stars, like Starmie collects stars in glass jars or something. The next day we're going to be doing a character slots. This is like the main reason why I really like this game, is that it mixes different elements together and then you have to create something completely original out of it. I did not really know what I was gonna do with those prompts. It was like Flashlight Explorer Woman. I didn't know what to do with those, so I was like, oh, maybe there's this girl that's walking inside a jungle and she doesn't look like she's supposed to be walking in a jungle. I thought that would be funny, kind of cute, because she's like not dressed for the part and she has like really crazy glasses too. Like she doesn't know how to dress for the jungle. So I thought that would be cool. And then I changed my mind and I was like, you know what? Let's make her also live streaming while she's in the jungle. Like she's like a social media girl and she's live streaming herself in the jungle and she's dressed really nice, and like that would explain why she's so flashy. So the next day we're going to be working with palettes. Another reason why I like this game is because it gives you palettes to work with some days. I really enjoy that. I like that every day is different, and that's what really keeps me coming back to this game, because it's really fun to just pick it up every day or every few days and you have those days to work with still. So I worked with only the colors provided in this palette, and it was all shades of red, and one that was very close to black and one that was very close to white. So I really think it's a great color scheme. I wanted her to have a dark colored skin. I thought that would work best. I kind of wish I made her hair darker and her clothes lighter than the colors I chose, but I think that looks really good. And again, there is a color of white, so I had to add that in somewhere. So I gave her white on her collar and those tiny little ruffles on her sleeves. I wanted her to kind of be like a demon, because it's red. It's the easiest for me to draw. After I was done with that, we're gonna move on to the next day. So the next day is to draw 10 mannequins. And 10 mannequins was way harder than it was to draw 10 female mannequins. Like, it was so hard to draw 10 male poses. So I looked at a lot of references. I looked at, what helped me most was looking at how people pose their 3D models. I looked at those, and those really helped me kind of flesh out an idea. I didn't follow it exactly, but it really did help me kind of give that character that pose. Like this pose specifically, this was based off of a 3D model I saw. It really helped because I couldn't think of many original, like off the top of my head poses for men. And I guess it just means that I have to work on boys more. I do like to draw boys, but they're just so hard to get down without looking like girls, because it's really easy to make them look feminine. And they have just this different posture. They're like wider and I don't know, they're more muscular. So it was still enjoyable though. Once I had them all down, I was like, yes, I can't believe I have this many poses. I want to show everybody. This pose exactly reminded me of Naruto. I didn't look at a picture of Naruto. Again, it was a 3D model that I saw, so I was like, I want to really draw that pose. I really like the sitting poses most when it's like men. I think it looks cute when it shows like their long legs. So yeah, I really enjoyed drawing the boys. It's just they're harder to draw. It was not as easy to draw the boys as it was the girls. The girls were insanely easy to draw. The last one though, which I mean wouldn't even really consider it, was to just practice inking. I forgot to record that part, but that was the last day. Just record yourself doing circles and squares and shapes and lines, and I just kind of had a little bit of fun there. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. I did enjoy doing this because it was a lot of work. It was a lot of effort to come back every day. It was a lot of like keeping up with it, and then sometimes the app would go wonky on me because I was trying to use it on my PC. I really did enjoy it, and I like the results too, especially the flashy explorer woman. That one's like my favorite because I've never ever drawn that scene ever, and it just looks so weird and funny at the same time. That one's probably my favorite. And also the bases, I made sure to make the bases like free to use, so if anyone wants to use them for like their characters, they can. It's been a really fun experience to work with this app. I kind of want to do it again, but it was so much work. It was like a lot of like focusing. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you liked the video. And if you want to see another Canvas tutor or me trying out a drawing app, let me know. I really did enjoy it actually. And I think this app's really good. So download it. I'm not sponsored by them, but download it if you want to try it too. It's a really good app, and I enjoy this app a lot. I love coming back to it, even if I don't do it every single day. I love coming back to it and just doing those prompts. Those prompts are very fun. They're very nice to do and pick up, and sometimes it's really super refreshing, and it's what you need to kind of let loose that creativity. Yeah, so if it is your birthday, happy birthday. And if it's not, happy unbirthday. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.